So I realized the other day that times are changing. You write free candy on the side of a white van, and it just doesn't cut it anymore. You put free iPhones on the side instead, and it looks like a chaperone your own field trip. But I hate trash TV just as much as the next guy. Trust me, I wish Bruce Jenner's dick wasn't the only thing in that family getting cut. But I had a great idea the other day, kind of supporting the cause. We should be able to stream Walmart security cams at home. $5 a day, $20 a month, get your fill. Because it's really hard to feel like shit about yourself when you're at home watching two meth heads fight over who's going to steal the light bulbs and who's going to buy the matches. But if you're not in the mood for that, if you're having a hard time waiting for Fashion Week to roll around, just tune in about noon on a Sunday. Between the pimps, the pallbearers, and the Soul Train dancers, you're bound to see something new. And a lot of people don't ever really get to go on set at their favorite TV show. If you're streaming Wally cams, it's a little bit different. I like to put on a blue shirt and khakis and go walk around Walmart ignoring customers. Like the other day, I was ducking and dodging a lady who spent an easy 10 minutes trying to ask me where something was and never got an answer to the question. And some of you guys have heard about reverse shopping if you work in the retail world. Well, my version's a little bit different. I like to take items and put them in strangers' buggies. Like, you've never seen the look on a 90-year-old woman's face until you've put a box of Magnums into her cart. And I don't know if everybody knows about this. I know some people do. But if you hit *96 on one of the phones hanging out in the middle of the aisle, you get a hidden Easter egg unlocked. The intercom. I like to have a little fun. Boop. Alright, can we get to clean up on aisle 3? Or, dude, can we have somebody to customer service for Thackeray? There's poo and cosmetic. And sometimes I like to interrupt the music. Dude. Aside from telling jokes, I do beatbox on the side. That's kind of a thing I'd like to do for a while. And I like to use my powers of beatbox for evil as well. I'll go into a gas station, walk up to the cashier, and pretend like I've got one of those trade boxes. I'll hit him with one of these. Can I get a pack of Marlboro 100s? Most people just look at me and shake their heads, but every once in a while you get somebody who just outright says no. And I have what I like to call beatbox Tourette's. Sometimes I just break into a beat without thinking about it, regardless of where I am. And I realized the other day that it makes me look like a crazy person to the people on the inside of the gas station while I'm on the outside because they can't hear me. So all they see is... But I like to make my own happy because there's too many sour-faced people in this world. One of the things I like to do is go to the thrift store and get a black cloak and wear it around the old folks' home. And I realized the other day the mark of a true friend. I have a friend, we've been together so long, we have nicknames that we just roast each other with constantly. To her, I'm homo. To me, she's a hooker. And it's gotten so bad to the point where I think I know more names for prostitute than I do actual people's names. And she's actually got an app that's compiled all of my texts into an insult generator. I'm gonna give you a couple of examples. You fishy, meat-curtained woman of the night. You gono-sypho herb spreading slop trollop. And my favorite, you spoiled, knee-pad-wearing glory hole jockey. And I see my time's almost up. It's been real fun talking to you guys tonight. I want to leave you with a thought. I think if we put Swiffers on the ends of all the blind people's canes, the world would be a much cleaner place. Have a good night.
Give it up for Joey Dukes, everybody.